Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. Today it is time for Liverpool and PSG for the second time in 3 days, I think that's how it works out. We really need to win some games, and by win some games, if we beat Liverpool, we might be actually getting through to the Champions League knockout rounds. If we lose to Liverpool and lose to PSG, we might be getting absolutely bugger all again. In between episodes, we've played 3 games, and one of them was this 9-1 victory against Radomelja. I decided to do a bit of rotation here to try and get some of the more fringe players some games. Leo Bonatini played and showed me why he should probably play more, scoring 5 of the 9 goals. Pavel Garage gets on the score sheet as well. Timothej Kovac scores a goal, who is our young striker. Parfait Guegon and Sinisa Haramustek also getting on the score sheet. The one solitary goal for Radomelja comes from Ernest Gravela. And it was a comfortable victory, as you can probably tell. We did score 9 goals. Then in the Slovenian Cup quarter-final second leg against Alumni, we won 2-1, winning 4-1 on aggregate. Matic Pila with both the goals for us late on in the game. Nemanja Jaksic with the goal for Alumni from the penalty spot midway through the second half. We go through to another semi-final, which we expect to probably win. And then finally, the third game in between episodes up against Celje. It was a 3-1 victory. Matic Pila with 2 goals. Sinisa Haramustek also getting on the score sheet as well. Serge Diarra picking up an injury after 33 minutes. I can't remember how long he's injured for because I played these games about 2 days ago. 2 weeks. He's got a concussion. There you go. Just before we get to the Liverpool game, Luka Jovic. Now, Luka Jovic, or Jovic, I guess it's probably Jovic, he's the player that I mentioned in the last episode who scored a stupid amount of goals. He has now scored 40 goals in 12 games, 31 in 11 starts in the Slovenian Youth League, 9 in 1 start and 4 off the bench in the Champions League under-19s. In the European under-21s, he's not scored a single goal for Slovenia, and 46 in 13 in non-competitive games. This boy, like I said, he's not great. He's not good at finishing. He can't finish. He's a winger. But look, 6 goals he scored against Liverpool under-18s. He scored 5 goals there against Domzele. He scored 7 against NAFTA. He's not just scoring goals. He's scoring a lot of goals. We actually beat Liverpool under-18s 9-1. 9-1. Tim Tantrum scored. Tim Tantrum, weirdly not as aggressive as I'd thought. Bad news has happened. PSG and Besiktas have drawn 1-1, which that means Besiktas now jump ahead of us. We have to beat Liverpool. A victory against Liverpool will put us on 9 points, and it still does not guarantee an actual qualification spot. 9 points will guarantee us at least Europa League. If we lose to Liverpool, we could finish bottom of the group. The starting lineup we're going to go for then. In goal is Eduardo Pico. Klemenic, Cifuentes and Batfoy will be the back 3. Kovac and Marin will be the fullbacks. Alex Pilo will partner Pavel Garage in the middle. Parfait Guegon has come in for Marge in the shadow striker position. Leo Bonatini is going to get a rare start alongside Sinisa Haramustek. On the bench we do have Marge, we do have Matic Pila. Duccio Fapadou is also there. Enzo Leon's on the bench as well. Cosmin Vida, who was 1 yellow card away from a suspension in the Champions League, is also on the bench. Now, as I mentioned a couple of days ago, we've got a good record against Liverpool. They've only beaten us once out of 3 times, and we've beaten them twice. I suspect this might be going the way of the Reds, but if we can pull off another victory here, and it is not out of the question, we are at home, which is normally where we're better at football, then that's actually quite ridiculous, because Liverpool, I reckon probably all of their players will just walk straight into our first team. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a free kick after 11 minutes hits it over the bar. First action of the game wasn't really that exciting, and it's been all Liverpool, judging by the stats. Filip Kravinovic gets the ball for Liverpool, has a go, Pico makes a save. That cannot be the whole highlight. So, the Ecuadorian goalkeeper Eduardo Pico rolls it out to Batfoy. Long ball upfield, Guegon flicks on the head to the Croatian Haramustek. He finds Leo Bonatini in the area, and Leo Bonatini has dragged it wide, and that is why you don't play that often. Corner for Liverpool. Salah takes it towards the penalty spot. It's going to go in, isn't it? Andre Silva with the goal, and we will probably drop to the bottom of the group, maybe? We've dropped down a third. We were already in third. Oh, we're not going to go bottom because we beat Liverpool 4-1, wasn't it? Kovac with the throw on for us towards a penalty area, but it's not a great throw. Garage is chasing it down. When did he get booked? We've got 2 yellow cards early on. Cifuentes, weird little spin there. Gets the ball back. Where are you going to go, Cifuentes? Forward to Leo Bonatini. So far, he's had a shocker of a game. Parfait Guegon. Bonatini in the area. Gets tackled. Mario Marin gets the ball though. Crosses in. It's too deep. Guegon is going to keep it in play. Kovac into the middle. It tries to find Bonatini, but can't do it. Alex Pilo now with the ball. He is the other player who seems to have been booked early on in the game. Plays it back to Batfoy. Robert Batfoy, the Romanian, to Cifuentes. Forward to Pila on the halfway line. He plays it forward to Guegon. Across Bonatini. Marin's there if he needs him. Does use him. Wasn't a great pass. Crosses it in. Haramustek's at the back. Haramustek has put it into the back of the net. It's 1-1 against Liverpool. We still need another goal. A draw is not good enough. Straight away, there is another highlight. I say straight away, it's actually about 5 minutes later. Gaia with the ball for Liverpool on the left-hand side. Tries to cross in, but hits Marin. Naby Keita collects, though. Sergei Milinko-Savic is his full name. Andre Silva, what a tackle from a yellow-carded Alex Pila, but lays it off to the Egyptian wonder, Mohamed Salah, who smashes it into the back of it. We are 2-1 down. Are we just encountering what we seem to always encounter, is just a team that are really playing well at the moment? Liverpool, looking at their ratings, not that high defensively, but going forward, they're doing pretty good apart from Kravinovic. Half time then, we are 2-1 down against Liverpool, and we have not been very good, so it means shouting at people time. Now, also, we're going to do a sub, because having 2 yellow-carded central midfielders is not a good idea. We're going to bring on Vida for Garage. If Pila gets sent off, that's not the end of the world. Don't really have another central midfielder to come on as that ball in the midfielder, so Pila better not get sent off. I did notice as well that Kovac on the left-hand side is on a 6.3, so Duccio Fapadou might be coming on as well at some point. And Kovac has now been booked. Great. Corner for Liverpool. Salah takes it. Andre Silva's there. Joel Matip is there. It is at 3-1 to Liverpool. Oh, this is going to make the PSG game very, very difficult. We've dropped to the bottom of the group. We are dropped to the bottom of the group. We're going to have to go to Paris and actually get a result against PSG at this rate. On the hour mark, Liverpool throw. Bonatini doesn't get the ball. Luan, what a tackle. Not really a tackle, actually. Marin gets the ball. Don't care. Probably was a foul. Keeps running. Plays it forward to Bonatini. Flicked head on. Get off the pitch. I know there's a highlight going on, but you've been absolutely appalling, Bonatini. Matic Pila is going to come on midway through a highlight. Virgil van Dijk is going to probably keep it in play. Back to the goalkeeper, Rulli. Kicks it upfield over the halfway line. Headed forward by Klemenic. Not a great header. Filip Kravinovic. Naby Keita, Luan, Liverpool passing it around, just taking the piss at the moment. Kovac intercepts it. Parfait Guegon to Bonatini. If he scores now, I'm going to be so annoyed. I wouldn't have been annoyed. I'm now annoyed. He's definitely getting off the pitch. He's been awful. Oh, ball bags. Eduardo Pico has picked up an injury. He's broken his wrist. It looks like he's suffered a fractured wrist. Well, Thomas Rosval, this guy... he's not very good. He's going to have to come on. We are going to lose this game, aren't we? We've got 15 minutes to play. Thomas Rosval to Batfoy, forward to Kovac. So many yellow cards as well. 4 yellow cards for us. Guegon's ball forward doesn't find any one of our players, and it's all the way back to the Liverpool goalkeeper. Rulli forward to Virgil van Dijk. There's 3 of our players on him, and not one of them actually went for a tackle. Ben Woodburn controls. It's going to be 4, isn't it? Woodburn. No, it's not going to be 4 because he's straight out of the school of Leo Bonatini's finishing. Into the final 5 minutes then, and we have been well and truly battered by Liverpool. Are we going to get anything? There's still 2.5 minutes of normal time to play. Kovac gets the ball. Plenty of players in the box if you can find any one of them. Haramustek's effort is straight at Rulli in the Liverpool goal. It is going to end 3-1, isn't it? And our Champions League dreams, our European dreams for this season, look to be over before they've ever really begun. Final 5 seconds then of the game. Haramustek with the ball on the left-hand side. Nothing's going to come of this anyway. Gets tackled. The full-time whistle goes. And that is a shocking performance against a team that we've beaten. We've already beaten them. And then we lose 3-1 at home. Aggressively, I'm far from pleased. Nick Haycock, you're just as bad as the other guy I had. Eduardo Pico then has definitely fractured his wrist. He's out for 4 to 5 weeks. That is not a good thing for a goalkeeper to be breaking. So, going into this final group game against PSG, I don't think it's going to work somehow. If we get a point, if we get a solitary point, we should move above Liverpool or Besiktas if one of them loses. If that is a draw, a point will not be enough because we will be on 7 points and we will still be behind Liverpool and we'll finish bottom. I want a definitive winner in that game and then maybe we can sneak a point against PSG. Welcome back. We are 3 days away from our final Champions League game of the season at the Parc des Princes in Paris against PSG. Apparently it's going to be light snow and 0 degrees. We've played 3 games in between the 2 matches. This is what happened. First up against NAFTA, a team that we have battered previously this season. We win 1-0. Dario Marcius with an own goal, who's actually their striker. That was it. We battered them. We still battered them. But we just could not score a goal, which is not good news. Until we played Gorisha. When we could score goals, it was a 3-0 victory. Sinisa Haramustic, Matic Pila and Parfait Guiragon with the goals for us. That is what we need to happen against PSG. And finally, up against Domzele, it was a 3-1 victory here as well. Sinisa Hat-trick Mustek gets himself a Haramustek. What? That's not... Sure, Sinisa Haramustek scored a hat-trick, as he always does. Vito Morek with the goal for Domzele. 3-1 on the night, 3 points in the bag. We are top of the table, but you already knew that. I didn't actually show this earlier, but yes, we are well clear at the top of the table. 15 points clear, in fact. We've still got 2 games in hand over second place Ruda Valenia as well. 52 positive goal difference. We are so far on course for an invincible season. I don't know whether it's going to happen, because normally in the second half of the season we just fall apart. The only saving grace in this game against PSG is the fact that they've already qualified. They cannot finish any lower than, well, I guess top actually, because I think they've beaten and drawn with Besiktas, so they will automatically finish top regardless of the result here. If we win, which is a tall order, we'll go on to 9 points, and it will mean that as long as Besiktas also don't win, we will qualify for the next knockout round. No, we won't. Oh, God, I'm not even going to go into it. There's lots of connotations. Let's just win, I guess. It's at PSG. It's easy. We'll always win. Easy game. The starting lineup, then, we are going to go for in goal is Jonas Lossell. Yep, I'm going for Jonas Lossell ahead of Thomas Rosval. Cifuentes, Diarra and Batfoy will be the back 3. Diarra has recovered from his concussion. Mario Marin and Peter Kovac will be the 2 fullbacks. Clayton Augusto and Cosmin Vida will be the 2 central midfielders today, so it's a complete change from the Liverpool game. Parfait Guiragon will be behind Matic Pila and Sinisa Haramustek, and you can see there, Leo Bonatini not even close to being on the bench today. There is a player, number 73, Luka Jovic, the guy who scored more goals than he can even count to, is sat on the bench today. He might be making his debut in the Champions League here. Ah, great. PSG are also going for a cheat tactic. Neymar, Fekir and Munir up front. Yeah, we're going to get destroyed. You can tell when you've got a very good team when Eden Hazard sits on the bench for you, and you just leave him there as if, like, just in case we need to bring him on, I guess. First highlight of the game after just 4 minutes. Neymar through to Fekir, has a go. Lossell sees it wide of his post. Liverpool are beating Besiktas. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. Marin gets the ball. We've moved up to third. It is a good thing. Marin's ball doesn't find anyone, and Neymar is going to be faster than our entire team. He's got 2 in the middle if he can find any one of them. Munir is there. It is 1-0 to PSG, and we will go bottom of the group with that goal. Straight after the goal, Kovac's throw. Batfoy's in the area, keeps hold of the ball somehow. What is going on here? What is happening? Guiragon gets tackled by Nacho. Is that Nacho Monreal? Plays it forward. Neymar, what went on there? That was a complete mess. Neymar keeps running down the left-hand side. Just keeps going. It's going to be 2-0 with an identical goal. It's headed clear. Andre Gomez has a go from outside the area. Hits it over the bar. 10 minutes on the clock. I thought we were going to actually have a chance then. Navas with a goal kick for PSG over the halfway line. Kovac is going to head forward. Sinisa Haramustek, who apparently is wanted by Wolves. Clayton Augusto in the middle. Parfait Guiragon. Matic Pila through ball to the Bulgarian Marin. And Marin's effort is inches wide off the post, but that's what happens when a right back gets into the area. Corner for PSG. Fekir takes. It's cleared. Now Matic Pila can get it clear further. What was that? Haramustek's hopefully going to keep it in play, and he does. We've got so many players across. We have to score here. Parfait Guiragon straight to the keeper, and his second effort is wide of the post. How have we not scored there? Free kick for PSG. Fekir takes it. Diarra heads clear. Guegon's going to hopefully get there first and does so. Look at the white shirts running forward. Cosmin Vida gets the ball following a deflection. Tries to play it through. Romagnoli, though, gets the ball first. Haramustek now with the ball to Guegon into the area. Parfait Guegon has to score and he does score. We are 1-1 in PSG. In PSG? It's not a place. In Paris, we've moved up to third. If it stays this way, we're in the Europa League. Kovac with a throw on. Liverpool are 2-0 up now. Haramustek can't control the ball and then falls over absolutely nothing. Andre Gomez clears upfield to Munir. Tries to find Nabil Fekir but doesn't. Diarra back to Jonas Lossell in goal, making his first ever Champions League appearance for us. Cifuentes, Diarra, Clayton Augusto. We're passing it around. Maybe I should try and tell him to slow the tempo down. Marin, Guegon tries to play it forward, can't do it. Although Marin did manage to do it. Romagnoli all the way though, back to Keylor Navas. Over the halfway line, Diarra heads forward and not one of our players is there though. It's coming back towards us. Hopefully, Cifuentes and Batfoy getting a little bit confused. Lossell plays it forward to Kovac. Are we going to actually have a highlight here or are we just going to pass it round for about 55 minutes? Haramustek with the ball. Is he going to play it through to Pila? Takes the touch, plays it across to Kovac for some reason. Crossed in, Haramustek is there. We are winning in Paris. This will mean we will go into second place in the group, I think. Or does it? Does it mean that? No, it doesn't. Winning here means nothing now because Liverpool are flipping winning. So it's irrelevant what this scoreline is. If we win, we still finish third. Because Liverpool, we need Benfica, Besiktas to score like 7 goals. It's 3-0. It is 3-0 for Liverpool. So we need to just get a point. That's all we need to do. Haramustek with the ball for us. Pila across on the left-hand side gets tackled by Murillo. And now PSG are potentially going to play it forward. Navas to Nacho on the left-hand side. Paul Pogba, edge of the centre circle, finds Neymar. Neymar in the middle to Fekir. Fekir to Munir, intercepted by Batfoy. And now we are running onto it. What the hell has just happened there? I stopped commentating because I thought they're just going to pass it around. Instead, Jason Murillo just passes it into his goal with 3-1 up. So what happens? Murillo just gets the ball, plays it back to Navas. Navas was not paying attention. We are 3-1 up against PSG in Paris. Come on, Besiktas, score lots of goals. Lots and lots of goals. Jonas Lossell now with a free kick, I think that is. What are you doing, Jonas? Marin keeps it in play. Runs down the right-hand side in towards the middle for Guegon. Not a great ball from the Ivorian. Nacho, Romagnoli. Nacho's going to get the ball back, PSG. Passing it around, but they are 3-1 down to little Slovenian side Maribor. Cifuentes gets the ball, keeps it in play. Well done. Good job, Cifuentes. Good job. You're getting an assist bonus for that one, I think. What an absolute clown. Why do players do this? I don't know whether that's something to do with my tactics, the player, or what. But Cifuentes runs it towards the touchline, keeps it in play. For no reason. He didn't need to keep it in play. He could have just let it go off for a corner. Kept it in play. What a div. Marin with the throw on, plays it forward to Haramustek, tries to find nobody. What a shocking pass that was from Haramustek. Something is going on here. We are not really paying attention. Peter Kovac gets the ball on the left-hand side. Is he going to try and go round his man? Hopefully he can. He does go round his man. Crossed in. Romagnoli clears it though. Paul Pogba controls. Bit of space to run into. Finds Neymar instead. Pogba carries on his run. Neymar gets round his man. To Paul Pogba once again. Number 14 to Fekir. It's going to be 3-0. It is 3-0. And what's happened here? We're falling apart again. We were 3-1 up literally like 3 minutes ago. Half time, it is 3-3. Cifuentes is getting off the pitch because he is on a 6.1. Because I reckon 2 of those goals were his fault. Klemenic is going to be the one replacing him, but he's not really a central defender. I'd love it for Besiktas to have a lovely comeback and draw 3-0 against Liverpool. Although, is that worse? That might be worse. Particularly if we lose, that will be worse. Corner for PSG. Vida heads clear. Fekir is going to get the ball first. Eden Hazard is on the pitch because he took the corner. He does get the ball as well. Runs inside, gets tackled, but Paul Pogba is there. Hits Klemenic. Munir now. Zivkovic forward to Munir into the area. It's going to be 4. It is 4. We have thrown away a 3-1 lead against PSG, and we are now going to finish bottom of the group. We've got to do something. Haramustek off. It's going to be Jovic time. It is going to be Luka Jovic time. I feel like it's a bit harsh to chuck the youngster in at the deep end. We need a goal. You like scoring goals? Go for it. Navas with a goal kick for PSG over the halfway line. Pogba heads forward. Munir gets tackled by Vida. What a tackle that was. Clayton Augusto to Marin. Marin, is he going to play it forward? He kicks into Nacho, and PSG now can probably counter-attack and make it 5. Eden Hazard to Paul Pogba in the middle. Zivkovic on the right-hand side finds the right back. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his name. It's crossed in. Neymar's there. He's hit the post, and it is cleared. Final substitution of the game. Marin is going to be coming off for Fapadieu. Marin is on a 6.1, so he's going to get a bollocking, much like Cifuentes. Romagnoli with a goal kick. Goal kick? Free kick. Plays it all the way across to the right back, who has a really long, confusing name. Odriozola, I think is probably not how it's pronounced at all. Lossell claims the ball. Now, what is the Danish, goalkeeper going to do? Rolls it out to Batfoy. Batfoy to Lossell. Lossell finally decides to smash it upfield. Nacho heads forward, though, for PSG. Hazard into Neymar. To Fekir, edge of the area. Gets tackled. No, he doesn't get tackled. No one stuck a foot in. He just stood there. Gave him the opportunity to shoot. Luckily, he hits over the bar. Liverpool now 4-0 up. Haramustek with a free kick. Batfoy is there. It's come back to Haramustek. Are we going to score here? Please score here. Jesse Murillo can clear it. And it's going to be 5. It's going to be 5. I don't even want to look. Fekir in on goal. Did he hit it wide? I think he hit it wide. 4 minutes of injury time, and we're probably going to get no highlights at all. 45 seconds. That's all there is left. A terrible throw from the Italian. And now PSG are going to break, and it's going to be 5-3, isn't it? Neymar gets tackled. Good tackle by Clayton Augusto. Now Serge Diarra, long ball upfield to nobody. Why do we keep trying to play it to the fictional right winger? We don't play wingers. There's 20 seconds left. Lirola? Sure. Munir on the right hand side, crosses in, Neymar's at the back. There it is. There is the 5th. And our European dream for this season is done because our defence are awful at football. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Batfoy, Diarra, 6.2s each. Cosmin Vida gets a 6.3. Marin a 6.1. Cifuentes 6.1. Luckily, all of those players are mine, so all of those players are going to get a fine. Aggressively, I'm not happy. People seem demotivated. Great, good job, assistant manager, for turning that one around. Now, what's even more heartbreaking is the fact that we finished bottom of the group on 6 points. If we were in any other group, I say any other group, if we were in the Shakhtar group, we would have finished 3rd. If we were in the Lazio group, we would have finished 3rd. If we were in the Sporting group, we would have finished 3rd. But no, we finished bottom on 6. That's just insane. It was such a tight group. Every single team winning games. Besiktas must feel a bit hard done by. They won 2 games and still finished 3rd. Hold on, we won 2 games and finished 4th. Screw you, Besiktas. Well, that was a very quick season, which in a way is quite good, because it means we get the opportunity to squeeze in one more season before FM19. Next episode is going to be the end of season review. It's going to be a Slovenian Cup final. I can almost certainly guarantee it's going to be that. I'm not happy. And weirdly, this was probably our most productive Champions League group so far, and we finished bottom of it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. I am somehow losing my voice, and I don't really know why. Sorry if you kind of noticed halfway through the match there. If you did enjoy this episode, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back tomorrow with the season roundup, and then eventually we'll be on to the 6th and final season with NK Maribor before FM19 comes out.